It's Lisa, and today I'll be showing you my regimen for makeup applying. We're going to start with an acne-free cleanser that I just get from Walmart. It's not that very expensive and it works really well. It comes in 3 parts. You have the corrective acne cleanser, and then you have the alcohol-free acne toner, followed by the hydrating acne repair lotion and spot treatment, which works really well. So the first thing I recommend, just to make sure your face is clean to begin with, is to wash your face really well. So I'm going to go wash my face and get back to you here in a minute. Okay, now that my face has been washed and is dried off, my next step I like to do is to use the alcohol-free acne toner I just showed you and a cotton round. I like to use the hypoallergenic 100% cotton. Got these from Walmart also. And I will just take it, get the cotton round nice and moist, and this kind of helps, since the pores are already open, to get them a little bit cleaner. Then I like for it to air dry before applying what I'm using next, a new product for me. That is the Gellar Spackle Under Makeup Primer. It's brand new to me, so I don't have much of an opinion on it. I just really have started getting into wearing makeup here lately. And pardon my noisy doggies in the background that are playing with a toy. Anyways, I just always heard about using primer, so I wanted to start using it, so I bought the Gellar kind. Anyways, once my face is completely dry with the toner on it, from what I heard, primer just helps the makeup sit on your face better and last longer. Which, who doesn't want their makeup to sit on their face better and last longer? So then I just rub this on all over. And I like to let this dry a bit. Alright, my face is done drying from the primer that I just put on. So now I'm going to apply the Gellar Baked Liquid Radiance Foundation. I'm using this shade Fair. It comes in a variety of shades. I got this from Ulta. It was pretty pricey, but I think it covers pretty good. And it just gives you, well, to quote it actually, it says, "Apply over primer, blend well for flawless radiant coverage." And I do think that it gives you kind of a, how to explain it, just kind of a sun-kissed, warming type of deal here. And it like blends into your natural complexion really well. So far I like it, and I'm going to be applying it with my face sponge. So I'm just taking some of the foundation, putting a little bit of here, there, everywhere. And then using my beauty blender, just in the dabbing technique. And the thing that's great about this is, even though it kind of doesn't look right now like it's exactly my skin tone, it kind of blends in really well to become your skin tone. I forget exactly what it's called, but there's little bits of magic in the foundation that kind of like, it turns into your skin tone color. So whatever the heck that's called, it's got it. And it works pretty well. And I like it. You always want to make sure you blend into your hair. And I'm not one of those girls that's really good at doing the eyebrows with the penciling here yet. So my fix for that is just to avoid putting the foundation in my eyebrows. So I'll just go right below them and right around them, but not actually getting the foundation in my eyebrows because they're already pretty light and I don't want them to look even lighter. And now that I have my foundation completely set, I like to use CoverGirl's Fresh Complexion to get underneath my eyes because they're always really dark no matter how much sleep I get, and trust me, I do not lack in sleep. So what I'm going to do is take some of this concealer and go here and here. Just to kind of try to lighten up my eye area since it's always so dark. And again, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm not going to rub, I'm just going to dab. And it does make a pretty good difference. Alright, so to set my foundation, I use my CoverGirl Classic Ivory number 510 Oil Control Pressure Powder. And I've been using this a lot, and you can tell this because I'm almost completely out. But anyways, I just like to dab to set my foundation. And I love the oil control because I work in the deli department and we deal with fryers all day, which tends to make my skin even more oilier faster. So, as soon as I get that done, I take my e.l.f. Professional Total Face Brush. I don't really know if you'll be able to read that or not. Kinda, maybe. And I just like to make sure I don't have a whole bunch of powder just sitting somewhere, so I blend it. And then once I'm done there, even though the foundation already gives me kind of a glow, I use a Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer SPF 15 in 743A for Reverse Your Cabana, or Reserve Your Cabana. I guess if you reverse your cabana, you're going to be pasty white like me. So it's called Reserve Your Cabana. Anyways, looks like that. And I just like to dab as much on there as it will go. Give it a light tap tap. And just kind of dust it all over. I mean, I like to look as natural as I can. I'm not one of those girls that likes to make myself way darker than I am. But at the same time, I want a little glow to my skin. I don't want to look pasty white like I always am. So, I'm done with that. Now on to my eyes. And here recently for Christmas, and early Christmas, my wonderful husband gave me, or bought me, the Naked 2 Urban Decay palette. And I have fell in love with this palette. And I'm so thankful I got it for Christmas because I just love how there's so many neutrals in there. And as I said, I like to go more of the natural look than the bam, you know she has makeup on look. And it just has so many different shades that are more earth toned. So, I'll kind of let you know what each one's called. We've got, this one here is Foxy, followed by Half Baked, right here. And then Booty Call, followed by Chopper, which is a little bit darker, and Tease. Then we have Snake Bite and Suspect and Pistol, which is pretty dark, Verve, YDK, Busted, and then a nice matte black, which is called Blackout, coincidentally. And it comes with this really nice applicating brush. Now the ones that I've been really into using here, pairing together, since I'm new with makeup to begin with, is the Half Baked and the YDK. So I like to use the Half Baked on my eyelid and then kind of do a shadowy, light shadowy kind of look with the YDK. So I like to start out by taking the YDK and just kind of like a wiper going back and forth in the crease, kind of fading it halfway onto my lid, and then just kind of blending it. And don't worry about if you get some a little bit down below where it's not supposed to go. We'll fix that here shortly. And again, sorry about my dogs. They love to play. And we just got them a new ball from Rural King, where my husband works. So they're just having a grand old time today. And if they're not bugging me, I'm happy. We're going to do the same thing on this eye. Into the crease. Applying it kind of to the half of the lid. Not worrying about any over spillage because I'm going to fix that here at the end. And you can also use your handy dandy fingers. Just going to get it where you want to go. Alright, and now that I have the shadowy part done, I'm going to use this end of the brush to apply on my eyelid. And again, I'm sorry, I thought I was using Half Baked. Apparently I'm using Booty Call, which is right next to it, a little bit lighter. And I just like to dab it halfway onto my lid. And I like to put it right here in the crease to make my eye pop a little bit more. And then I'm going to repeat this on the other eye. And now that I have my lighter shade on my eyelid, I'm going to show you why it's not that big of a deal if my lines aren't crisp for my kind of smoky V thing I like to do. I go back in with my concealer and I will just kind of make a line like that. And then go back in with my beauty blender and just lightly with the pointed end dab around it so that I get a more crisp line. As you can tell. There we go. Now I'm just going to finish with my eyeliner, and right now I'm using Almay Intense Eye Color in black. I also have a Maybelline Define-A-Line. The difference that I've noticed in these two is that the Maybelline one, it's a lot more smudgier. I mean, it goes on really well, but I'm the kind of girl I always get a problem where I end up with eyeliner running right here in the corners of my eye really badly because this is so oily or runny, even though it's a solid. But with the Almay, I mean, yeah, I have to go over maybe one more time to get it as dark as the Maybelline one, but I'm not going to have that problem with it running in my eyes as bad. Then after I get this on, I'm going to do a mascara. And right now I am loving the Rocket Volume Maybelline Express. So I'm going to work on those so you don't have to see my funny faces that I make when I put on my eyeliner and mascara. And I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Alright you guys, and this is the finished look. I don't normally like to apply blush here yet, or doing a lot of contouring here yet because I am new at this. So if you have any tips for me, leave them down in the comments and I'll be sure to check them out. The only thing I like to finish up with here lately is lip balm because I do live in Ohio and one minute it's raining and semi-chilly, the next minute it's spitting snow, so it's always good to protect your lips. And my lip flavor that I'm using right now is Cherry Vanilla. And it has a cute little owl on it because I'm really into owls here lately. Don't ask me why, I just think they're cute. So, if you like this video, be sure to hit like, subscribe. I promise that I will have more videos for you guys very, very soon. I plan on hopefully doing a video tonight for in my city of Chillicothe. We have a cute little park that is all lit up and decorated for the Christmas season. So I'm kind of thinking about making a video of going through that so you guys can see how cute and quaint my little town is. And also I'm thinking about making a video on how I properly take off this makeup. So just give me a comment, give me a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching.